Alright, so as you can see here off to my, well, I guess to you would be my left, or right, but off to my left, I have a 20 gauge pardner pump. It's made by the H&R company. They are based out of China. Unfortunately, it is made out of China steel, but it's okay, because it works great anyway. But, it is owned by the Remington Arms Company. I don't know when they started producing these, but I wish I would have known about them earlier because they are just amazing little shotguns. The one I have here is a youth size, so it is a little bit smaller than me. It's not the size that I would have wished I had, but I'll tell you what, it's actually great though. If I actually had a choice of over 12 or a 10 gauge, alright, 12 or 20 gauge, I'd choose the 20 any day. But mainly because, well, the 20 gauge, it's a really light round. It's not that heavy, so you can carry a lot of them if you just want to go out shooting for a little bit. It's $20 for 100 rounds. I'll tell you what, and you can really stock up on these things like mad crazy. The nice thing about them is that there's not much of a kick to it, so you can kind of stay on target very easily. Especially if you're doing skeet shooting, you can just go one to another like real fast. I know you can do kind of the same with a 12 gauge and everything, but I mean, just once I start getting used to something like that, a little bit better. So, but I mean, otherwise, I love these 20 gauges. I mean, if you have one, then I know you're thinking the same thing too. So, mainly because the thing's just great. It's just a nice little nice little shotgun. So, but I'll tell you what, it's perfect. So, I bought mine up at Bass Pro a few days ago. Got mine for about 160 bucks. Got it for about 25% off. The thing's about 210 bucks retail price. It was actually kind of funny thing is I went up there to find some reloading supplies, and they didn't have what I wanted, so I was looking around their little special rack and saw this shotgun just chilling there. Went up to it, started looking at it, I was like, hey, this is a pretty cool little shotgun. Wonder how much this thing is. I looked down at the tag and it was only 160 bucks. I was like, hey, why not? I guess I'll just get this. My little brother bought some shells for me. Could have bought them myself, but I put all the money into the ammunition here anyway. So, but otherwise, it's great. So I took it out to shoot it today and had a lot of fun. Went through over 100 rounds, I think. So, now this video here is being done for a breakdown here. So I'm just gonna break it down. Alright. First, what you need to do, this is basically like almost any other pump action shotgun, so if you already have one, it shouldn't be that hard. Just remove the cap here to the magazine tube. Simple. Push that down, pull it off. Just go ahead and slide the barrel off. These are great for first timers too. If you don't have a shotgun and you want to get one, I recommend this highly. So go and just push down and twist to whichever direction you desire, and pull out the spring for the magazine. Alright, and just go ahead and twist it off. There you go. Now you can't forget about the plug, which my plug I believe is already, yeah, it's still in there. Alright, plug's already in there. So, next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove the trigger housing. There's just two pins here, okay, so you really don't even need a punch. I'm just doing it because it makes it a little bit easier, but just go ahead and punch these two through. Pull them out very easily. Push it up a little bit, gotta wiggle it around. Come on. So, then just pull it on out. There you go. Next, I'm going to remove the carrier and the, the bolt. So, what you need to do for this is that there's going to be a little spring that's kind of popped up here. It's just right inside. You just got to push that down and then slide it out. So I hold mine like this, and then just go up there, push it in, slide it right out. So go ahead and just remove the bolt, carrier, and then you're good. In order to get the grip off down here in the bottom, in here you'll find a thing with two notches in it. Just go ahead and twist that off. It's not that hard after you get it started, and then you can just interchange that with whatever you want. So yeah, alright, then to put the stock here, some people might be wondering for that. It's probably, I'm assuming it's the same, a lot of other ones. In there is just going to be a screw, big screw. It's going to be about the same. You can use a bolt or a ratchet set on it too. It looks like a maybe, what is that, maybe 15 millimeter, maybe less, I don't know. Can't really see it, but just go ahead and pull that out. So I do the butt pad removed. There's just 2 little screws, and there's plugs over the screws. Just go ahead and pull those out. So yeah, these are great for starters. So if you're looking at getting a shotgun and you don't have a shotgun, 20 gauges are really nice to start out with. You can go 28 if you want. I wouldn't suggest going to 410 unless you're just kind of a small sport kind of guy. Otherwise, it's really not much fun. But 410s can be fun for some people, especially if you have a governor or a judge. Oh my God, they are amazing. So, alright, then just go ahead and put the carrier back on. Just make sure that the rounded edge is down towards the bottom. Put the bolt right on top of that. Go ahead and take your receiver. I like to put mine underneath my arm. Go ahead. And, now for this one though, there's actually one of those springs on each side. You just got to push those in, both of them in. So, there we go. And make sure you can get it in there. There we go. Push each side in. You kind of usually have to do the one on the right side first, then go to the one on the left. There we go. Alright, and then once it's in there, it's locked in nice and tight. It's not going anywhere. So, alright, then just go ahead and, where's it at? No, that's on the next. Alright, just go ahead and take your magazine housing. Now this is controlled by a hammer. In order to fire off a shotgun, they have hammers to it. So, let's see if I can keep it there. Right there's the hammer. Just goes up and hits the firing pin. So it's just like a pistol. Think about it, or like a lever action rifle. So, all right, go ahead and pop that back in there. It's not really hard at all. Just give it a little bit of force. Go ahead and just push these 2 pins in. I'll just use it. I just use a little hammer. Just tap them in there. It doesn't do any damage to the finish or anything. It just, gets them in nice and secure, so I know that they're there. So, all right, now since my plug is already in there, I'm just going to go ahead and shove the magazine tube back in. Make sure you put it in the right way. Usually you can tell by the scuff line here, and down is usually where the bottom's at. So, alright, then just go ahead and twist that in there. Nice and tight. Alright. Then go ahead and just put in your magazine tube, or your spring to the tube. Push it in there, twist it until it pops up halfway. Waiting for it, and mine's not twisting at all, actually. Why are you not twisting? There we go. Alright, halfway up, doesn't come all the way out. Alright, then just go ahead and put the tube, or the bolt on. You may have to pull the slide down a little bit. So go ahead and put that on there. And then just go ahead and put the end of the magazine tube on. Alright. And then that is the pardner pump put back together and disassembled and put back together. So that's really all there is to it. Really not a whole lot left to it. I'll tell you what the nice thing about this gun is that it kind of looks like a tactical shotgun. And in fact, you can make it into a tactical shotgun. You can take the grip off, or the pump off, and put on a new edge to, or a new pump thing to it. And, you can put on a new stock, one with a pistol grip and extendable stock. You can put on the shotgun shell saddles, I think they call them, and whatnot. Put extra tubing on the side here. You can even buy flashlight rails for them. So really nice. So, all right, well, there's my little segment on the pardner pump. Made by Remington, or H&R. So, alright, yeah, that's about it. I do encourage some comments and some ideas of what I should do next. Just go ahead and just email me, and I'd be more than happy to show you something more. And also take a look at my other videos and ask me any questions that you'd like. I'm pretty sure I can answer them. So, alright. Thank you for watching. I'll do a review on this one next. So, thank you.